They say the Grim Reaper only appears once, when your time is up. But what if that's not true? What if he visits early? To warn you? To test you? Or worse, to watch? Because I saw him. Not in a dream. Not in a hallucination. In real life. And I'm still alive. But something inside me isn't. It started subtly. A sound. Not loud. Not obvious. Just a faint scratching at my window. Exactly 2:37 a.m. I live on the second floor. No trees near the window. No ledge. Nothing that could explain it. I brushed it off. Maybe a bird. Maybe the wind. But it happened again. And again. 5 nights in a row. On the 5th night, I looked. Drawn by curiosity. Or maybe fear. Or maybe something else was pulling me toward the glass. And that's when I saw him. He stood beneath the sycamore tree near the edge of the yard, tall, impossibly still. Draped in a cloak that seemed to absorb the moonlight. No face. Just a deep, hollow darkness beneath the hood. In his hand, a long, rusted scythe. He didn't move. Didn't speak. But I knew he saw me. Felt it in my chest, like cold fingers slowly curling around my ribs. I blinked. He was gone. The next night, I didn't sleep. I stayed up, lights on, every door locked. But at exactly 2:37 a.m., the lights flickered. The temperature dropped. And the silence grew so loud it made my ears ring. I turned to the window, dreading what I'd see. But this time, he was inside. At the foot of my bed. That same heavy cloak. That same scythe. That same crushing presence, like every ounce of warmth had been sucked from the room. I couldn't move. Couldn't scream. He raised one arm and pointed. Not at me. But at the corner of my room. I turned slowly. There was nothing there. At least, nothing I could see. But when I looked back, he was dropping something at his feet. I blinked, and suddenly, I wasn't in my room anymore. I was in the woods. At my grandfather's farmhouse. The air was thick. Cold. And quiet. And there, under the old sycamore tree, was a grave. Fresh. Unearthed. With a stone marker. My name was carved into it. And a date. Tomorrow. I woke up screaming. But not in bed. I was outside, standing over the grave. Barefoot. Hands covered in dirt. And when I looked down, something was carved into the wooden fence beside me. Not with a knife. With something sharper. Deeper. It said, "Not yet. But soon." And underneath that, "You weren't the one I came for. But you saw me. Now, I'll see you again." Minutes later, sirens. My neighbor's house, in flames. She had borrowed my coat the night before. A black hoodie I wore daily. They found a body. Charred beyond recognition. Wearing my jacket. They thought it was me. They still think I'm dead. But I'm not. At least, not all of me. The Reaper wasn't here to take me. But every night, at 2:37 a.m., I still feel him. Just beyond the glass. Standing. Watching. Because when death offers you mercy, someone else always pays the price. And the scariest part? He's not done with me yet. I saw him again last night. Not pointing this time. Waving. And I swear, he was smiling.